All right, good morning, pre-algebra faithful. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this. Hope you are doing well. Today we are tackling lesson 3. Quiz is coming up next. What are we doing today? We're finding the area of composite figures. So far we've done circles, area and circumference, and now we're going to add in some more shapes for area. So here are the shapes, and these will be on that formula sheet we've been compiling for class. Parallelogram. Let's see here. There's a picture of a parallelogram. It's the base times the height, so the base is the bottom, and the height is perpendicular to the base. Okay, so it connects the two bases. I guess you could say there's two bases there. Triangle is half base height. So here's your triangle. Once again, base and height are perpendicular. That's why we use B and H to help you remind you of that. And a triangle is exactly half of a similar rectangle. Okay, so that's why you do base and height, same as length and width. Not on here is a rectangle, but a rectangle or a square, you take the length times the width, gives you the area. Then we have trapezoid, okay, and that's kind of a funky one. Trapezoids have one set of parallel sides, and then the other two sides just can't be parallel. It's four-sided figure. You take half the height connects, so this is the height down here, connects the parallel sides. Then, once you get half the height, you multiply it by the bases put together. So here's base 1, here's base 2, add them together. What this does is taking half of the bases put together is averaging the bases together. Then you take it times the height. So that makes this trapezoid into a rectangle that looks something like that. Not the best drawing, but there you go. Oh, there's a rectangle over there. There you have it. You're not going to need to memorize these formulas, but you need to know how to use them. So make sure you get comfortable with them. When we're talking about composite shapes, we're talking about shapes that are made up of more than one thing. So like here we have a rectangle and a triangle. Here we have a semicircle and a triangle. So it says find the area of this composite figure. Round to the nearest tenth. So let's start with the triangle. That's the easier one. It's half base height. So the base is 6. The height is 16. That's how tall it is. It shows it right there. Half of 16 is 8. 8 times 6 is 48 millimeters squared. Now semicircles are a little tricky. You do your normal circle thing, except for instead of doing pi r squared, you do half pi r squared, because a semicircle is half of a circle. What is the radius? We know that all the way across, where the diameter is 6, so that means the radius has to be 3. So it's going to be half pi 9, and I get 14.1. That's rounded. Anytime you have pi, you have to round it. Millimeters squared, so add that, and 48, and you get 62.1 millimeters squared. And that's the basic principle we're doing today. We're just going to have different shapes. So here we have a countertop. This one's nice because it is two rectangles. I'd cut them right here because you have the dimensions of that one and the dimensions of that one right there given. Sometimes you have to play around with the shape a little bit. Is to be replaced with a new countertop that costs $52 per square foot. So first we need to find out the square footage. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 10 is 30. Add them together, 36 square feet, or feet squared, however you want to do it, times how much per square foot? $52. And you get $1,872 for this countertop. All right. And that's the basic principle. You see over here we have more shapes. Here you have a parallelogram rectangle, semicircle triangle, rectangle. Oh, this is actually a whole circle, just chopped in half and moved. Trapezoid we didn't do. No, did we do that? Hold on. Right, we did triangle. No, we did not do trapezoid. So real quick, I'll run you through a trapezoid. Half the height. The height connects the sides, connects these parallel sides, so it's 4.
Good morning, Alan.
Okay, and then you add 2, and what is that? 2 and 5, so that's 7. Half of 4 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. Feet squared. Have a great day.